Hi everyone, and welcome back to another Aviation with Chris flight review. So when you picture United's Polaris Business Class, you probably picture wide-body aircraft with spacious lie-flat seats offering direct aisle access. However, there is one narrow-body aircraft type in the United fleet that does feature a Polaris Business Class, and that's the 757-200, which is what we'll be flying on today for 4.5 hours from San Francisco International Airport, United's primary Pacific hub, to Newark, New Jersey. On the ground, United's business class passengers are given premier access, which includes priority check-in and boarding, though it's only priority boarding for us as I came off a connecting flight. Traditionally, a premium cabin ticket within the States on a domestic flight won't get you complimentary lounge access. However, on transcontinental routes between Los Angeles and the New York City area or San Francisco, lounge access is included in your ticket, as these routes are marketed as premium transcontinental. Unlike Delta, who directs their passengers to the Delta One Lounge, and American, who directs their flagship business class customers to their flagship lounges, United directs their Polaris business class customers on transcontinental itineraries to the less premium United Club. While the United Club beats sitting in the crowded terminal, it's certainly not as nice as the Polaris Lounge. Past the front desk area is a stunning dome-like ceiling, complete with an analog clock as a centerpiece. For historians, there's tons to look at in this lounge. You'll find models of historic boats from the San Francisco area, which is pretty cool. It's no surprise that the rest of the airport has local works of art throughout the terminal as well. For the Av geeks, the lounge offers some pretty good views across the airport. There's plenty of comfortable seating in this lounge with several variants to choose from. Many of the seating options in this lounge feature table space, which is good for either eating or getting some work done. You'll also notice several light fixtures throughout the lounge. As the evening departures neared here at SFO, many of the seats in the lounge were taken up and it was almost impossible to find a seat. Unfortunately, there are no shower suites in the United Club here at SFO, and instead you'll find bathrooms which are quite old. However, if you have an Amex Platinum in your wallet, you can take the 8-minute walk to the nearby Centurion Lounge that's also found in Terminal 3, where you'll find more amenities, including shower suites. In terms of food offerings, the United Club offers light and cold snacks. There's a selection of salads and sandwiches, as well as some fruit and cheese. There's also a selection of Mexican-style dips and plenty of condiments to suit your taste. I feel like the United Club really lacks in terms of hot options available at the buffet, with only soups, a noodle bar, as well as some other hot options like pasta or roasted vegetables. For the coffee that they offer in airport lounges, United Airlines partners with Illy Coffee, so you'll find an Illy espresso machine with drip coffee, as well as a soda machine. The SFO Club offers a full-service bar, however note that you'll have to pay for premium alcoholic beverages. I was really impressed to find a copy of United's Hemispheres magazine in their United Club Lounge. From the lounge, I made my way over to gate F21, located in the F concourse of SFO's Terminal 3. The entire F concourse services to pretty much all United flights. Even before boarding commenced, the gate area was packed and it was impossible to find a seat. Polaris business class passengers are eligible for priority boarding in Group 1. I love how gate monitors at US airports display a lot of flight information. November 17133 will be our Boeing 757-200 that's 25 years of age, flying us to Newark Liberty International Airport. The 757 may not be the newest aircraft on the aviation market, but flying on one just offers a unique and fun experience that not many other aircraft have to offer. The 757 is also an increasingly rare aircraft, with only a handful of commercial airlines such as United, Delta, or Icelandair still operating the aircraft.
I know, it's really cool. I like it. I love it.
On the Boeing 757, Polaris Business Class is arranged in a 2-2 configuration in one cabin with 16 lie-flat seats. While this may not be the widest business class seat I've so far sat in, the seat material is very plush and comfortable. Upon boarding, each Polaris Business Class seat is stocked with a premium Transcontinental amenity kit supplied from Asutra, as well as a cooling gel pillow for United's signature Saks Fifth Avenue bedding, which we'll enjoy later in flight. You're also given a thick blanket and a main pillow for the bedding. United's in-flight bedding is truly some of the best in the airline industry. At the seat's small storage unit, you'll notice a set of noise-canceling headphones for the IFE. There's also a set of water bottles provided. A disappointing part of the 757 is the small overhead bin size. With the choice of either champagne or water, pre-departure beverages were offered prior to pushback. I opted for a cup of water, which was served in a plastic cup. Seriously, United? The Asutra amenity kit that's provided is well stocked for a flight of this length and contains earplugs, a dental kit, an eye mask, as well as a variety of skincare items. You'll find a refreshing towel, lotion, as well as lip balm. I love how the amenities are branded in blue and white, which are the United colors. United's in-flight literature consists of a safety card, a paper that talks about United's co-branded credit cards, as well as the signature Hemispheres magazine. Provided in the pocket along with reading materials is an air sickness bag. The in-flight magazine contains information about United Airlines, as well as information about amenities you can expect on United flights.
Hi, welcome. We're happy to have you aboard. We appreciate your attention as we get the safety video off and roll.
FAA regulations require you to follow the instructions of our crew members and comply with all posted flight signs. Please review the safety card located at your seat. It's important to have your seatbelt on at all times. To fasten your seatbelt, slide the belt end into the buckle.
If you are seated in an exit row, you may be asked to assist the crew during an evacuation. If you are unable or uncomfortable performing exit row functions and assisting in an emergency, please ask a flight attendant to be moved. If you must evacuate the aircraft, exit path lights on or near the floor will illuminate and guide you to the exit. Look for a change in color or an exit sign to indicate that you have reached an exit.
Now that we're airborne, let's have a look around our business class seat. Located in front of you is the large IFE screen, which can be worked by using the touch screen or the IFE remote, beneath which is storage space for a laptop. The leg rest is a very generous size in business class, at least for a narrow-body aircraft with plenty of legroom. Under the leg rest is space to store either your shoes or bags. The inner armrest houses the tray table, which pops out from the side of the seat and can be a little flimsy. You'll also find the seat controls. There's a side table for either nuts or beverages and a second armrest, as well as a small privacy partition. The literature pocket is located directly beneath the inner armrest, and next to that is the IFE remote, which pops out with a push of a button. The outer armrest can be lowered to allow for more space while sleeping. This Polaris seat isn't very well designed because all of the charging ports as well as the main storage is located behind you, so you'll kinda have to twist your neck. Next to the charging ports is a reading light and a second set of seat controls. The in-flight entertainment system offers a really impressive selection of movies and TV shows to enjoy during the flight. How nice that there's a personal air vent and a reading light above each seat on a 25-plus-year-old aircraft. My window shade was pretty flimsy, and parts of the 757 interior really showed its age. Other parts were quite filthy as well. You have plenty of genres to choose from with a variety of movies and TV series. For some of the TV show series, not all of the episodes are listed. But aside from that, this is truly a great IFE selection. It's very useful how the IFE system shows you what to expect on today's flight. If the TV selection is not enough to impress you, you will also have a variety of audio options and games to choose from. The most unique part of this IFE system lies within the audio feature, and it's from the flight deck or Channel 9, which is a live television app where you can hear the communications between the pilot and air traffic control, though note that this does not work on all flights. With videos of scenic destinations and ambient music, the relax mode feature within the IFE makes it really easy to sleep or relax on an overnight flight. The cabin lights remained off for most of the flight and were only turned back on once we approached into Newark. As this is a cross-country hop, Wi-Fi is available for purchase with a variety of packages to choose from. However, I found that it wasn't worth it because it was an overnight flight. The lavatory reserved for business class passengers in the Polaris cabin on the 757 is a relatively spacious size. While the sink is quite large, there isn't much counter space. Therabody amenities such as face mist and lotion were found in the lavatory. The toilet itself is a relatively spacious size. You'll also find rinsing cups, however there is no baby changing table. There's plenty of space for your heads and shoulders, as well as your legs and knees to stretch out. When service commenced, I opted for a cup of water. Only a few others stayed awake for the meal service, and most passengers simply went to sleep. On the United app, I pre-ordered the breaded eggplant. This was one of the better meals I've had on a United flight, but still just average. The salad tasted as tired as it looked, and the bread roll was incredibly bland. Despite the fact that there was dressing, it did absolutely nothing to help. I was expecting warm nuts to come with my starter, or maybe it was just a mistake that they came with the meal instead. Overall, I believe that United really needs to improve with its in-flight catering. After having already flown in Delta One, an American flagship business, I can confirm that both airlines offer much better meals. As this is a premium transcontinental service, dessert has its own course, and I opted for the Polaris ice cream sundae. There was a limited selection of toppings available on this flight. Unlike the long-haul international flights, where flight attendants would roll out a dessert trolley with cheese plates and ice cream sundaes, as well as a choice of toppings, flight attendants prepared this one in the galley. I was incredibly tired, so I ended up sleeping for most of the flight. As mentioned earlier, United fares really well with its in-flight bedding from Saks Fifth Avenue. The cooling gel pillow especially made this a really comfortable bed. The blanket provided was also quite soft and comfortable. Due to our shortened time in the air, there was no second pre-arrival service on this flight. I woke up about 45 minutes prior to arrival in the New York City area.
We'll be coming by to collect any remaining items. And please remember to separate your recyclables when we come around. We'll be landing soon, so please take a minute to put away your carry-on items, including laptops.
Overall, United's Polaris Business Class offers a great way to cross the country with a few hiccups in between. The ground experience is nice with complimentary lounge access to the United Club, which offers a pretty basic lounge experience, though having access to the Polaris Lounge would have been a lot nicer. On board, the 757 really showed its age, with small overhead bins and seating in a 2-2 layout, as well as a flimsy window. The seat is really comfortable and offers plenty of space for your legs and knees to stretch out, though having some more storage as well as a more convenient location for charging ports would have been nice. With all factors considered, the cabin and seat on this aircraft earns 2.5 out of a possible 5 stars. After all, this is my first lie-flat experience on a narrow-body aircraft in many years. United's in-flight catering needs a lot of work. While the meal I had on this flight was just average, the side dishes consisting of the salad and a bread roll left a lot to be desired. The ice cream sundae for dessert also offered a selection of limited toppings, which was kind of a letdown. So the food earns 1.75 out of possible 5 stars. United's IFE offers an incredible selection of movies, TV shows, games, and audio options with plenty of genres to choose from, and of course having the relax mode feature is definitely a really nice touch that I wish more airlines had to offer. Despite the flight time today being only 4 hours and 33 minutes, the amenities provided would have been acceptable on an 8 or even a 10-hour flight. I love United's in-flight bedding, especially with that cooling gel pillow, and of course the suture amenity kit is well stocked, though I'm really excited to see what the Therabody pouches are like on international flights. The service I experienced on this flight was quite impressive. Flight attendants were considerate and not through the cabin that much to let passengers sleep. I didn't really exchange that many words with the crew on this flight, but based on the interactions I had with them, they seemed to be pretty friendly. However, no pre-arrival snack prior to arrival in Newark was kind of a letdown. I'd certainly fly with United Airlines to their Polaris Business Class again if I were crossing the country. However, on a daytime flight, I would like to try out United's Premium Plus service on one of the wide bodies.
We'd like to be the first to welcome you to Newark for the local time is 6:08. We hope you enjoy your time here in Newark or wherever your travels may take you. And if this is home, welcome home. Please stay comfortably seated until the seatbelt sign is off. You may continue to use and charge your phones and tablets. If you're sitting in the extra row, please don't plug your devices into the outlets. Don't forget to check your seatbelt pockets. Make sure you have all your personal belongings and be careful when opening up the overhead bins. Once we arrive at the gate or airport, you will be more than happy to answer any questions that you may have. Any checked luggage can be retrieved from baggage carousel 6. Once again, any checked luggage can be retrieved from baggage carousel 6. On behalf of the entire United team, your Newark-based flight crew, and our Airlines partners, thank you for choosing to fly with us today. We hope you enjoyed your flight and we look forward to seeing you soon. Once the fasten seatbelt sign is turned off, please stand clear of the door area to allow your flight attendants to complete important safety duties.
For a one-way business class fare from San Francisco to EWR on United, prices can start at around $1,000 non-stop. The ticket price tends to vary, so there are no guarantees on how much you'll pay until you book. Taking a stopover when flying between the two cities tends to cost a cheaper price, as ticket prices only start at around $800 one way. Using miles, a non-stop one-way price for the same route will typically start at around 120,000 miles in business class. United does not publish an award chart and uses dynamic pricing instead, so you can expect the prices to vary. You can sometimes expect the prices to significantly come down to 80,000 miles and less. In addition to paying in miles, you'll have to pay $5.60 in taxes and fees. Several points currencies, such as Chase Ultimate Rewards, transfer directly to United at a 1-to-1 ratio, while World of Hyatt points transfer to United Mileage Plus at a 5-to-2 ratio, making them not the best option for booking a business class fare. After an enjoyable flight on United 757 for the first time in many years, I arrived in Newark feeling quite refreshed. Thank you guys so much for sticking around until the very end, and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you're new to our channel. Also, don't forget to check out our blog on aviationwithchris.com to read a written review of the same flight. I'll see you guys in the next trip report, but until then, I wish you all safe travels.